What's up?
Zup.
Hey, we said that at the same time. That was kind of cool.
Hey, it's like we planned it. We didn't.
We
We're just that cool.
Didn't,
We're so, look,
we got shinies.
We got shinies. We got so many.
We got all kinds of shinies.
Well, Mason the Amazing, with his sharp eagle eyes, saw a post on Facebook. Yesterday?
Yes, it was yesterday.
Yes.
I believe it was yesterday.
I was like, Jimmy, look!
It was
is selling board games.
Yeah, there was a garage sale put on Facebook for selling board games, and I'm part of a Board Game Geek on Facebook, and he put it on there that he was selling board games, and he was like, oh, this is like 40 minutes away from us or something like that, and so we were like, yeah, let's go see what he's got. So we get there, and he's got like I think he's posted like 140 or 100 and so. I'll tell you exactly. 175 modern and old style board games is what he had for sale.
And the funny thing is, so we get there. It's just very specifically. It's open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yep, very specifically.
We timed this. We were like, okay, we gotta get up early because it's like 45 minutes away. We gotta go to the bank and get cash because it's a garage sale, and then we gotta be there at 10 o'clock because we've done stuff sort of like this before.
Yeah, so we've done an estate sale before, which is similar.
But we didn't get there like the second it opened, and so all the good stuff was already gone. So we pull up at this house at about 9:40, 9:50, and there's already cars waiting out, and we're like, oh my god, it's
He's got
nerds.
like 3 or 4 tables sitting out there full of these board games.
It's just nothing but board games. It was about the shiniest thing I've ever seen, and he goes, this is priced to sell, and they were all incredibly reasonable and everything.
You'll find out in a little bit.
Yeah, I did the math, I did the numbers and everything. For this grand haul, we paid $230 for everything.
Yep.
And oh my gosh, there was so much shiny, cool stuff.
We wanted more, but we had to be reasonable.
Yeah, we were like, all right, let's be reasonable. And so we couldn't wait to come, and we're gonna show you just a little bit about all of this. If you want to know actually about the whole thing, they're all gonna be showing up on our videos.
Yeah, we're gonna play all these, not right now, but we are gonna play all these. They're gonna be added to our lineup.
And I'm like, this is some. I'm excited.
Our next game we're playing is actually a brand new game we got a few days ago called Mysterium, which is a sort of spooky type kind of game.
A mystery thing, but it requires more people.
So we have to get the parental units involved.
We're coordinating, but let's get into the game, shall we?
Yeah, okay. We'll go ahead and we'll be back here in a little bit. We're going to get this organized and we'll be right back.
Alright, so the first one, we got our itty bitty one deck dungeon. This is actually, to be honest with you, the only board game card game, only game out of all of these that I actually have heard of and wanted. Now all of these, none of this is brand new.
Yeah, it's all used, so.
But, judging by the condition of the boxes and everything, some of these have
They have card sleeves. They're like...
This guy seemed to
He took care of
stuff.
these things. He really did.
Mm-hmm. So, we really believe everything should be nice and complete. This one doesn't have a whole lot of, like, all of these, you got stuff to write on, and these aren't all written on and everything. I'm sure he used a few of them, but...
We haven't gone through and looked specifically yet, but everything should be complete. I'm pretty sure it is.
We'll find out when we play it.
Yes, we will. Oh, look at the dice!
I love
all the little dice!
I
oh
like
my
the little
gosh.
heart hells. This is so cute. I actually, like I said, this is one that I wanted to pick up because I've seen one deck dungeon. I'm like, what is it about? I'm not too much sure. We'll find out when we actually play it, but this looks very kind of cool, D&D. I love this. Bosses defeated Dragon, Yeti, Hydra, Lich, and Minotaur. But this looks... You know what this reminds me of? This is like an upgraded version of that pencil game you had.
Oh god, the pencil game.
Mason bought this like pencil game for like $10, and like the die was the pencil, and he took it so he could have something to do at work, and he raged against that thing. There was a rage against the machine going on.
It was completely unfair.
But what are you doing? We can't go too much. We got so many games to go through.
I know. I'm just seeing.
But it all looks.
There was a card that was on top of the rest of them. I didn't know where it was going, so I was trying to find out where it goes. So.
Yeah, we kind of gotta clean up, but like it looks all beautiful. Like we got these things from a garage sale, but these honestly look new.
It does. It all looks great.
You could, like I said, you could tell
really
this
good,
guy took
really
care.
good. So shout out to Roman. You know who you are.
Thank you!
So far from what I've seen, you do really good at taking care of these, and you really enjoy them. I know you might be a little upset you had to get rid of them for whatever reason, but I will let you know they are in a good home. They will be taken care of. They will be celebrated. They will be loved. They will be played. So don't even worry about it.
All right, there's one.
That's one deck dungeon, everybody.
Next. Oh, I got one. Pick me. It's like Christmas. Like my turn. My turn.
Now,
Summoner Wars.
Summoner Wars. Demi doesn't know anything about this one. I know very little. I know it's a card type game. It's like a card board. That is a big board.
Oh my gosh.
It's sort of like a deck building ish game.
See, I don't want to get too much into it because these are just sneak peeks.
Freaks?
I was going for previews and peeks, and then it just kind of went all together. But
oh my God, he's got all the cards.
Look, RIW. I know where you, sir, where you shop. RIW.
He's got all the cards and card sleeves and everything. These are really good quality and taken care of.
Anything, I mean, besides that one deck dungeon, like any of these games, so he went through and put all this stuff. Oh man, now I feel so. These are nice sleeves too. This is as fancy as we possibly get. So, what do you know about this one? Just, you said
not really much. I know it's more kind of sort of like a deck building game. If I'm wrong, sue me, I guess.
We'll find out when we play.
But I do know from what I've seen that it's kind of a deck building type game.
All right, giving me some interesting fighting vibes. Chevalier, Shaman. I bet, so it looks like setups for different combats or something.
It might be like AI cards. Like how this creature moves or something like that.
Could be. I'm like, this is really like Christmas. I'm like, I don't know, what is it? Let's see. Well, it does. Let's see. Is this one? How many players are you? We're trying to find more one-player games so Mason can play his games.
Yeah, so sometimes she doesn't want to play, sometimes she does, you know.
There is definitely...
I like to play games outside of our channel, so...
Yeah, there's definitely, I have it in my pile. The game. Well, we'll get to the game in a second. Your turn.
So I got a weird one here. I don't know anything about it.
He picked this one out.
But I picked it up because Starship Samurai. From what I can tell, you're a Gundam.
And it's made by the same people who made the Summer Wars
So I seen that, and I didn't know if I wanted, because I don't know anything about it, but I'm like, who doesn't want to be a Gundam?
Like, seriously, though, you kind of are Samurai Gundam. Look at these.
And I'm like, so I picked it up, and I'm like,
dude.
Is that supposed to be a bow?
That is a bow.
Jeez, look at that. I like these miniatures. These are nice miniatures. I
keep looking up at the camera and I forget we only have the table turned on.
These look like they're resin printed.
You would know more than I do. But look at these are some cool minis. Look at that.
You know, we could paint these if we really wanted to.
That would be you.
I said if we really wanted
skills is not. Who's the Final Fantasy dude? Who's the no, that's Usagi Yojimbo.
No,
with the
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember right now, but I know who you're talking about.
These are cool, and like nothing's broken.
No, they all look like they're in good shape.
New.
There's some bending here in this one. See the spear there.
But you can.
But that could have been made that way. I don't know.
Look at look at
the spear. That's a huge spear.
Look at the little ships.
This guy's got a freaking katana and wings. So, don't want to spend too much time on one game.
All right.
But yes, this is, I don't know what it is, but it's basically Gundam. I like Gundam stuff. Let's give it a try. Actually, also, Demi, does that just say Samurai Starships?
Okay, listen, you're getting into kanji that is exceedingly difficult. I actually don't, like, that's a kanji one for, I believe that actually might be Samurai in itself, but I have no idea. That's above me. That one's a little.
That's above her thing. All right, your turn.
Oh, I got the biggie. Well, I got one of them. Look at this. Kingdom Rush.
Yeah, that looks ridiculous.
This was one of my picks because it is a big box.
She saw a big box in her eyes. Just went,
I am a sucker for big box. That's how we got Descent, because it's a big box. But okay, can I say I just love this? Like. The people who made this, I mean, you find these in board games all the time, but they actually went through the effort of putting a little castle. I don't know if you can. I'm just pointing to. I don't know.
It's gonna be so hard to see that in the video.
Yeah, I don't know how to make that show up on the camera.
Dude, has this not been used very much? There's stickers here that are still on the thing.
Oh my god, dude, this. I mean, it had to have been open.
This looks
because...
massive. Oh my god, there's so much in here. This is ridiculous.
What is this?
This is gonna take some going through and and organizing.
Oh, look at it! Oh my gosh, this little. Oh, this is adorable.
It's kind of like dice thrones.
That's exactly what it reminds me of. Little dice thrones.
But this is in there's a bit of a jumble here, but even within a jumble, everything still looks like not hurt.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but like it smells new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a weird.
Well, just have to go through and organize it when we go through here, because it did bounce around in the back of the car on the way back.
Maybe this one wasn't a favorite one because I don't think as much care was put into. Oh, there's minis in the back. There's minis down here. I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited to organize it so I can understand everything.
Oh, look at you! Dude, that's so cool.
You know what it looks like to me?
That reminds me of
And the reason it's called Kingdom Rush, it reminds me of almost a tower defense game.
Tower defense?
Yeah, look at this.
Ah,
it's an artillery card.
Maybe
it's got, like,
it is
directions
tower
it points to.
defense,
Maybe it's
the
some
board
kind of,
game. Yeah, footman. Maybe you have to, whatever that, I mean.
I don't know. It's going to take some going through and organizing, but that's something that can be done.
I think this one is probably my most intrigued one, but my god, there are a lot of cards in this one. Cool.
All right, let's shove the stuff back in here. Do not worry. We will have this all nice and organized. It's not going to stay in its state of jumble.
It will. You know how much I have to have things all nice and
It will be nice and packed up.
Oh, can't forget. All right, the big.
Oh, the big guy's in there.
All right, he was
Little mermaid lady thing.
I don't know what that's all about. All right, I believe it is your turn.
Okay, I have another one here that I know of and I've kind of wanted. Because I don't know if that's what you do or not,
Where
but
we put all these?
we'll find a place. This is Robo Rally. It's a racing game with robots, and it's got like you upgrade you pick a basic robot and you upgrade it, and it's a racing game.
BattleBots Murder Death.
It's like BattleBots, but you're racing.
Racing BattleBots. So
I believe there's even hold on.
Oh, okay, those are some cool looking
there's
maps.
even a hammer bot.
Alright, I like the maps here. This looks kind of.
I don't know anything about the game. I know you play it by upgrading these robots and moving around the map. That's all I know.
Look at the little guys. Okay, hold on. I need to take these out.
See, it's timed. There's I don't know if you can see it or not in the camera, but there's a hourglass in there.
They're adorable. Look at how cute these guys are. These are just about. They're so small. These are just about.
Oh, found mine.
Most adorable little. No, I want. Well, here's Hammerbot.
Found mine. He's just a tank.
No, I
Just
want
a
this
tank.
one. The spinny guy. Like again, can you guys even? Oh, we need a better. Don't worry, we're working on better equipment. That's a thing that's being worked on.
This is one I am really
This
excited about.
This was amazing.
Also, card sleeves again. In the big cards. The little ones don't have. No, they do.
Tiny card sleeves?
Yeah, every one of these is in a card sleeve.
They make. Oh yeah, they are. Dude, I didn't even know they make because these are tiny size cards.
Taken so good, such great care. This is gonna be.
Kingdom Rush. You didn't like Kingdom Rush.
Well, there's a lot in there to be fair.
There's a lot in there.
So that's gonna be fun to play. I'm gonna learn that. I love building and designing things. So let's go.
Okay, hold on. I want to read these. So there's a spin bot, a zoom bot, a smash bot, a hammer bot, Hulk times 90, and Twonky.
Twonky sounds adorable.
All right. This one, the guy was really excited for. So
yeah, he said he was a little upset to see this one go.
Well, yeah, when we picked this one up, he seemed very sentimental about this. Cutthroat Caverns.
I don't know anything about this one. I don't know
These cards look brand
flipping thing.
Spanking new. But he said that there were expansions in here, so I don't know if it says on the box like Fresh Meat Expansion 4 and Battle Box. So he made it sound like there were extra expansions in here. If that's the case, we're gonna have to like dig through the cards to find it. I'm not sure, but we will find out when it comes to this game's turn. Oh, this just bugs me because there's different sized cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm just like my brain's just like, you need to grab those and sort them right now.
I've already sorted my pile. My organization is twitching.
Look at the characters. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of characters in here.
I mean, is that what these are? Are these all characters? Oh, Bugaboo?
Like,
Shift?
Man, there's a lot of characters in here.
The anti-paladin. Hi, Quee.
Oh, well, I'm surprised you noticed that one.
Oh, Egyptian.
The War Witch?
The reason I went... Okay, no, because he had a lot of cool stuff, and I mean a lot of cool stuff. But, very specifically, I wanted Imhotep. He had Imhotep, and he had, like, an expansion for it, and I wanted it. Mason wanted, what, Clank? And we get there, and he goes, nope, they're already gone. And we're like, what do you mean? We were literally here the second... We were the first people up at this table, and there's a kitty. And he goes, apparently some people have private messaged. He didn't hold anything, so he goes, I'm not putting holds on anything, but if you come to my house right now, remember the post went up yesterday, if you come to my house right now and buy it, you can do that. And I'm like, I didn't even think of asking. Oh,
I like this card.
What do you got?
I don't know how it works. This game works. It's diceless, so you just use the
cards.
But there's a card here that says, I think he called you ugly too, 5. And it says, point to a player. If the creature you strike attacks this round, it will select the named player as the first of its targets.
He called you ugly. That sounds funny. I mean, I love the tagline. It says, without teamwork, you'll never survive. Without betrayal, you'll never win. Ooh.
Oh, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Wow, that's a lot of tokens.
Yeah. But they got nothing on like Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. Those had a lot of tokens.
Oh god.
But I'm gonna put this stuff back in here because we're not going over this in depth just right now.
How many you got left?
I've only got the one.
The one? Me too. Alright, so, my turn. Alright, so we need to
another Mason pick.
We need to have a little discussion about this game.
It's another Mason pick.
Alright, can you guess who's
another Mason pick
about this game?
I love World War II stuff. I love it. It's awesome. I used to play a little bit of bolt action. I remember putting together a Hetzer tank because it's my favorite German tank. And this is just World War II the game. Like, there is 100-something units in this thing, and there's just so much going on in this game. This literally takes place. Look at this map. All of Germany. I've never played Axis and Allies. I've always wanted to.
I know of it, but this is so
this
not
has got everything
up my
from
alley.
There's tanks, infantry, there's planes, there's
planes.
ships.
I see like little subs.
This is going to be great. I'm gonna have a blast with this one. Demi's probably not gonna have that big of a blast on it, but oh well.
I'm so excited.
But I'm going to have a blast with this whenever we get to play it. But again, we're not playing them just yet. We're just going through and showing off the thing we grabbed today. Put this in there.
Alright, time for the big guns, right?
Well, it's big, but just because mostly it is a big box, but also big in name. You've seen it at the opening.
This was my pick!
This
is the biggest one that we got out of the haul, so I have...
You know, I would argue Kingdom Rush is bigger, but...
okay.
So far as size.
Let me rephrase that. This is the most expensive one we got out of the haul.
I know this is Lord of the Rings. It's some kind of a miniatures battle game. So.
Oh no. We need our Steam, or I keep calling it a Steam Deck. There's an app. Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be like Descent then.
Yeah. Oh, look at rules reference. Learn to play. Oh, I'm all for. All right, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings nerd.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
I mean, huge. All right.
I didn't expect that.
My father raised me correctly. I have his original books from the 80s where Aragorn and Legolas have mullets, and it's great. I love those books. When I was in college, I took a Tolkien college class as a literature class and loved it. I've read the Silmarillion. I've read every single book. They're wonderful. They're amazing. And so I am very excited to play this.
Me too. I'm excited. Oh my gosh, the miniatures.
Here's a lot. Here's a torch. Oh my gosh, look at the...
I don't know anything about how you play this game. I didn't even know it had a companion app. I didn't know anything about that, but it looks like it's gonna be basically the same as Descent.
They've got a cape.
So, and it's going to be played one player or more. So this is going to be very interesting, very fun to play. Give it a try.
Oh yeah, I'm all for that.
I imagine it's going to be a little comprehensive though. This looks pretty. There's a lot of stuff.
There's 2 books. And
oh my gosh, there
these
are.
thick.
Why are there 2 books?
Look,
Learn to play and a
these
rules
are all
reference.
the tiles. There's a bunch of tiles. I'm very excited about these. But so, oh yeah, this one's definitely my excited pick. But this one was the priciest out of them. And he had a bunch of stuff. We had to rein ourselves in.
Yeah, we wanted everything, but
he had a shelf that was like specifically
like premium ones.
The
There was one up there that was still wrapped in this freaking plastic.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was nice. My only issue was I didn't know what a lot of them were. So it's like he priced things unbelievably reasonably.
Yeah, I
he
feel
was
very.
cool about it.
He priced them under retail,
Much,
and enough for it to make a sense. Like if there was a $100 game, he didn't price it for $99. You know what I mean?
I've been with the magic of editing, I have been putting the prices that we paid for it and the price of the game that if you buy it at retail is the best that I can find on the retail game. So you guys have been able to see this while we've been unboxing the videos. And he was incredibly reasonable. And the thing is, these games are beautiful. It's not like they're torn
Yeah, they're
apart.
well taken care of.
It remains to be seen. They appear to be complete, but you could tell this came from a house of a guy who loved his games.
Yep.
You know, these are well. You know, I mean, the box is a little banged up.
They're worn.
Oh, no!
They're well worn,
Yeah.
meaning they've got scratches and stuff on the corner and stuff. But that's from love. That's not from neglect.
Yeah.
That's from being
No one
used.
was chucking this down the hallway.
Yeah.
And so we are extremely thankful to wonderful people who for whatever reason, pass on their collections to nerdy people such as us, and so then we get to enjoy these things now, right? I think that was one of the biggest things that I learned when I worked at the store that shall not be named. Is one of the things is people would get collections and everything, and they would just stay in boxes. And then the people would either pass away or something would happen and they couldn't keep their collections, and they would bring it to the store to sell, and it would be all of this never opened, because once you open it, it loses its value, which is true, that's true, but it was almost kind of sad to see these collections that amazing comics, amazing games, statues that were never displayed, never used, all for the sake of being pristine. Now there are, things to be collected and things to be, but
if you're gonna be like, if you're buying specifically to resell, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is going to be my opinion, specifically. Screw those people. I'm still salty about Post Malone buying the one ring card from just a regular everyday dude. I mean, I get why the guy sold it.
I would too.
I get that, but like in my opinion, it's like, why can't we have good stuff, cool things too?
We're just
like if it's cool
people.
enough, if you're an ordinary person, it's cool enough. You have to sell it or something like that. No, stuff should be played and used and done stuff with.
But I want to show up at a Magic the Gathering tournament. You whip out the one ring.
Yeah, right. just not even like a big name. Like it's not even like your local game store is just like having like a 2-person tournament. You're just like, oh yeah, by the way, $1 million card.
And that's one of the reasons why I love this channel so much. This is just us playing in our game room, right?
Yep, basically.
We're not a big company. We don't have access to the $300 games. The other thing, we do what we can. It's people like this and reasons like this fighting an amazing sale or something. Just like, thank you. So now we get to enjoy it, and now we get to share it with you guys and everything. And like, this is a wonderful opportunity. More heaping thanks on him. You can tell there was love for these games, and we shall pass that on.
Yes, and we will get more into the games, like there are people who made them and their rules and stuff as we play them.
Yeah,
this is just basically showing you what we got.
We wanted an unboxing video.
This is why this is a recorded and edited session, and not us actually playing for. If we're gonna play, we're gonna play for you guys.
It's gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. This is Lord of the Rings, so I'm excited for this one. But
me too. I got a lot of learning, a lot of reading to do.
Yeah, you got all this. But yeah, guys, that's the video for this. By the time this is up, like we were talking about, you know, these are recorded. We don't have a whole lot of these, but Mysterium is our next plan. As soon as we get schedules worked out, whether it's going to be tomorrow or Monday, or if it doesn't work out, maybe we might throw one of these up if we can't work something out with my parents.
Yeah.
But we're working on our next one, and that will be whatever is going on will be up soon. And but if you're watching this in the future,
wavy line.
Then probably these games might be out already. I don't know. Go check our videos. We got a bajillion of them at this point, and they're pretty cool. It's two dorky, nerdy people playing games and gushing over them.
Sometimes we have more people.
Sometimes we have more people. I do like playing with my parents. We're just kind of absolute insanity. Welcome to chaos. But thank you so much for watching us. You know,
a little announcement video.
Yeah, little announcement videos. You know, let us know in the comments below, like, oh my gosh, that game is the greatest thing ever, or wow, I can't believe you spent actual money on on that one, or anything. Or you know, if you happen to know a place where that sells used board games or something like that, let us know. He gave us a great tip.
Board Game Oracle.
Oh, yeah, and apparently that's where he buys anything, and he goes, I never pay full price for anything.
No, not sponsored or anything. Board Game Oracle is supposed to be like a thing you can use to
I've never heard of it.
Type in a name of a game you're looking for, and it'll give you the nearest, cheapest deals on that game. So he told me about it. I'll tell you guys about it. So if you want to give that a check, give that a check.
Yeah, so sounds cool. All right, guys, I think we're all good.
Yep.
Hit that like button.
Yep.
Hit it right now. Punch it in the face.
These will be coming soon.
Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to us, and then you
All
get to
the
watch
buttons.
us play these awesome games, and
Come
you can
on
be there
ring my
and play
bell.
with us. You can't do that. We'll get.
No. It has to be a certain length for
Does
it
it?
to problem.
Is it a certain?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna get blacklisted. Okay, we're gonna sue you.
He
for
said 3 letters from one song that no one knows.
What was